Wow, well. This is nalerigu for you, wow. I'm just, it's like fighting with, I don't know what, they are flies or whatever.
They look at flies, but they are not flies.
Not flies. Well, it's all everywhere. And I mean, it's really an interesting place to be. Yeah, it's really an interesting place to be. The people are so nice, and it's I mean, a nice experience to behold.
To be in nalerigu.
Yeah. And it's like about 50% of their lands.
The Mufun.
Is 50% of their land is made up of rocks. They are so rocky, and it's virtually impossible to plant. Let alone thinking of having a large scale farm over here. And it's like, because of the nature of the land, most parts of the year, all they do is just be in the house after the rainy season, because there's nothing else to do.
Apart from the family.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do apart from the family. So all they do is they just stay in the house, eat, sleep. And the little crop that they've been able to cultivate, unfortunately, they end up eating everything. And
so when the rains delay.
Yeah. And when the rains delay and there's nothing else to eat. And then there's this very fruit we saw here. Let me just go to that fruit. There's this fruit, which unfortunately we don't know the name too. But it's very, very interesting, a fruit. Because what we learned is that, yeah, you can see me holding them. They end up cooking this and then eat. But the most dangerous thing is that these fruits are very, very poisonous. And there is a technique, if I can put it that way, there's a way you go about cooking it. But if you're unable to cook it the right way, then after eating it, I guess your relation or family should just prepare for a coffin. Because the next thing is they're going to bury you. Because it's so poisonous. Okay. But if you're able to cook it well, then maybe you can just feed on it. And then, yeah. So basically, that is what the people over here do. That is basically what you do.
Why are you here?
Well, actually, we are here on a missions project. We came here for an Easter convention.
We are just around there.
2010 Easter convention organized by Wale district. Yeah, and it was hosted by the nalerigu. Yeah. They hosted the entire Wale district, the Assemblies of God churches. That's what brought us here. And we've been here for the past 3 days. Right from Thursday. God willing, we'll be going back tomorrow. That's Monday. Yeah. And one other thing we also notice over here is they are drinking water. Well, maybe we would have to capture that later on film. But there's I don't know whether to call it a well or maybe. Okay. There's I don't know, maybe for want of a better word, let's say a stream. And it's like the whole township come over there, do their washing over there. And from sources, it's like some people even end up drinking that water because of the scarce or non-availability of good drinking water. So I guess that's one of the challenges faced here by the people of Nalerigu. Yeah. And currently, where we are standing, just about 50 meters in front of me is a road. Even though it's a feeder road, but this very road from information gathered leads to the border of Togo. Yeah, if I'm right, we can use this road right to the border of Togo. Yeah, so it's more or less a highway, even though unfortunately it's still a rough road, a feeder road of some sort. Yeah. So I think all in all, it's really been
how is the traveling to this place like?
Well. And that is a whole story on itself, Because our journey over here, ideally, we are supposed to spend about 9-10 hours to Nalerigu.
From where?
From Accra. But unfortunately, and interestingly enough, after 14 hours of traveling, all the farthest we could come is Tamale. So we had to spend the night in Tamale. That was on Thursday. and then set off on Friday morning, early morning, about 4:30 there, about go to Wale Wale. Yeah, that's the district capital. Go to Wale Wale a few minutes to 7 o'clock, and then relax for a while. Had a wonderful meal, breakfast of course there, and then we set off to Nalerigu, and then got here almost some few minutes past 10 o'clock. You know. And that was also from what Wale Wale to Nalerigu is also another story of its own, because this trip, as one of our colleagues put it, the road leading to this place is so unmotorable to the extent that he said, if you are even on the road, you get to a certain portion of the road, you have to how do I even put it? Firm your teeth. That's place. It's like you are chewing, and you have to be grinding your teeth virtually, or else you end up biting your tongue because of the rough nature of the road. You know, so you can just imagine what we experienced. You know, and one interesting thing is, you know, we from Wale Wale to Nalerigu, we came with a few friends who are actually from Wale Wale, and since this is our first time of coming to Nalerigu, so we travel for a while. We ask them, oh, how far are we from Nalerigu? And they tell us, oh, Nalerigu is just here. We go for another 30 minutes. We ask them, oh, aren't we? When are we going to get to Nalerigu? Nalerigu is just here. I mean, they carried on with this until we spent almost 2 hours before getting here. You know, that's also another interesting encounter. Yeah, that's another interesting encounter. So what else is left to say? Well, as I said earlier on, the people are very nice, very respectful, calm. So at times you wonder whether if it's the same people who end up engaging or end up fighting each other. At times you wonder, because until you get here, you know, you have a different picture of the people altogether. But you come here and you have an encounter with them, you realize that they're so nice people, and yeah, they're good, and yeah, very good people to have around you. Yeah. So I think, all in all, yeah, I think that's what we can say about our trip from Accra to Nalerigu. Okay, thank you.